Davao Oriental is a province in the Philippines located in the eastern tip of Davao region in Mindanao. Its capital is Mati City. It covers a total land area of 5,679.64 square kilometers. The province is bordered by Davao de Oro to the west, Agusan del Sur and Surigao del Sur to the north, the Davao Gulf to the southwest, and the Philippine Sea to the east and southeast. The province is traditional homeland of the Mandaya and Kagan people. Davao Oriental comprises of 10 municipalities and 1 city. It is also the top producer of coconut and copra in the country, earning the province the title Coconut Capital of the Philippines. It is also home to Mount Hamiguitan Wildlife Sanctuary, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. On our way to city proper of Mati, one of the highlights that will greet you is the famous sleeping dinosaur, which can be viewed from Badas. It is one of the favorite and famous tourist spot here in the province. It gives an amazing view of this natural wonder that resembles a figure of a sleeping dinosaur. Mga kawayans, as you can see on my background, it resembles a sleeping dinosaur. Ito po ay isang tourist spot o highlight na matatagpuan dito sa Mati City. Tignan nyo! A visit to Davao Oriental can be complemented by a visit to the provincial capital, also known as the White House. The provincial capital in Mati is a spanking 3-story state-of-the-art building. It is located at Capitol Hills in Barangay Central. Measuring 1 hectare, the place also features a park, children's playground, basketball and tennis courts. It is also a favorite strolling grounds for local residents. Mga kawayans, andito po tayo ngayon sa kanilang provincial capital o mas kilala sa tawag na White House. Kung mapapansin nyo, parang nasa ibang lugar tayo kasi puting-puti talaga yung building. Tignan nyo! Learn more about Davao Oriental, we visited the provincial museum called Subangan. The word Subangan means east. It is from the Visayan word subang, although subang can also mean sunrise or a place where the sun rises. Upon entering the museum, you will be greeted by the bone of the 53-foot sperm whale named Davor, shortened for Davao Oriental. Davor is actually the largest display here in the Philippines and it is ranked 7th in the world. Not just that, the museum also showcases the riches of history and cultural heritage, the representation of the tribes, the flora and fauna in the area, the tourist spots of the province. The museum is exceptionally clean and well maintained, and it sure does help you find a wider understanding of the province, its culture, and their people. Dito po tayo ngayon sa Amihan sa Dahican kung saan matatagpuan dito sa Mati City. Itong spot na ito dito, usually tourist flock the area due to its high waves. Perfect po ang lugar na ito para sa mga surfers. Kaya tara, let's check it out. Next stop, Dahican. Dahican is a barangay in Mati. Its coastline is an 8-kilometer stretch of fine white sand, turquoise water, and palm trees. And since it's facing the Pacific Ocean, the strong waves make it perfect spot for surfing and skimboarding. I've met the famous Amihan Boys of Dahican, a private organization led by George Kuya Jun Plaza, a native of Dahican. The group shares love for the sea and conservation of marine wildlife species in the bay, through an initiative that protect the marine turtle eggs and its hatchlings against poachers. They also carry out coastal cleanups while raising awareness. Aside from that, the group nurtures young people and its locals by encouraging the youth on developing their skills, talents, and interest for these water sports, and the importance of having a formal education. Indeed, a remarkable and selfless heroic act that made me admire the group. For more information and for any kind of support, feel free to contact them on their Facebook page, Amihan sa Dahican Save Our Seas Project. Itong project na itong, ang tawag dyan, Kuya, Amihan Marine Turtle?
Opo, Amihan Marine Turtle Hatchery. Ito yung ginagawa namin. Itong nagpapahatch kami ng itlog. We have almost 6,000 eggs ngayon. Ang ginagawa ng Amihan, surfing, snowboarding, may mga ano kami, coastal cleanup, bago pumapasok yung tao dito, yung talaga sinasabi namin lagi yung basura ninyo, ano, garbage in, garbage out. Bawal mag-iwan ng basura sa tabing ng dagat kasi aabot yan ng 1,000 years, lalo na yung pag-battle yung naiwan, so 1 million years, hindi napupulok yung botelya.
Around 10 minutes away by car from the Hikan, a calm, natural freshwater lagoon facing the more turbulent waves of the Pacific Ocean is MAYO Bay Park and Beach Resort. The lagoon itself is supplied with continuously flowing fresh and cool underground water which eventually spills into the sea. Hence, it is where the lagoon water meets the sea. You'll definitely get the vibe of being in an infinity pool, except that there was no chlorine and the water was simply fresh. The beach coast was rather rocky with high waves. Mga kawayan, pag makikita yung dagat ngayon ay ang Pacific Ocean. Tignan nyo! Ngayon sa Bahia kung saan matatagpuan dito sa Manggihay, Buon. Kaya tara, let's check out the place! Kawayans, welcome to Bahia. Isang resort na talaga namang white sand at matatagpuan dito sa Bubon. Oh, ayan, nag-enjoy na tayo sa kanilang tubig. Halika na! If you wish to opt for a calmer ocean and chill boutique environment for you and your family, Bahia is the perfect place for you. The resort is located at Manggihay, Bubon, Mati City. It offers one of the world's most beautiful bay and is a favorite spot for marriage proposals due to its intimate and romantic setting. It is also known to offer best sunset in Mati. Unlike the Hikan and Mayo that is bounded by high waves because it's facing the Pacific Ocean, the coastline of this resort is more serene since the water is supplemented by the Davao Gulf. One of the highlights in Lupon, Davao Oriental is Pangyan Falls, around 30 to 40 minutes ride from the Hikan. Buried in the thick forest of Barangay Don Mariano Marcos, Pangyan Falls is a natural wonder and an eco-adventure spot worth to discover. An isolated place away from the usual crowded tourist destinations. Pangyan Falls boasts of 3 descending tiers of waterfalls, dotted with large boulders of rocks, covered with old trees, wild bushes, and thick foliage on all sides, giving refreshing feel and unruffled shade. An available steel stair would lead you to the next waterfall, making it easy and smooth trek going up. The main fall is just unbelievable. It is likely around 20 meters high. It gives you the feeling of being inside a cave. Though the cascading sound of the waterfalls can be deafening, the chirping of different birds can still be heard. Water gushes freely and generously. Truly a beautiful work of the Mother Nature. Pangyan Falls na matatagpuan dito pa din sa Davao Oriental. Tignan nyo! next na dumadaloy dito ay medyo mainit. Meron din silang hot spring. Ito po siya. Remember, unquoted from the Amihan sa Dahican team, if you love nature, nature will love you back. Ito po ulit si Mitch Cadena para sa Kaway Kaway with Mitch.